Hey guys, my name is Ashitaka and today I'm going to be going over some ways you can boost your self-esteem. First, starting off with what is self-esteem? Self-esteem can be defined as your confidence or evaluation of your own worth and abilities. Before we get into ways to boost your self-esteem, I want to go over what people with high self-esteem and low self-esteem tend to do. Starting with high self-esteem. People with high self-esteem tend to love themselves and feel worthy of love from others. They achieve more success in life. They accept themselves even with their flaws. They are not self-centered and they tolerate greater levels of frustration. People with high self-esteem tend to be happier, more helpful, and want to help other people raise their own self-esteem. Now, on the other hand, people with low self-esteem do not feel worthy of love from others. They put down their skills and ability. They achieve less success in life. They tend to be anxious and or self-conscious around others, and they constantly seek approval from others. Even if it's something that they know how to do, they are just not confident in their abilities, so they go to others and say, hey, am I doing this right? Is this how you want to do this? Because they just do not feel confident in knowing how to do it, even if they've done it a million times before. So on to ways to boost your self-esteem. Something you can do is develop constant self-care activities, such as a good diet, or exercising regularly, or getting good sleep, because sleep is definitely important. Next, something you can do is keep a record of all your achievements, these either being big or small. Big like graduating high school or winning a competition, small like acing a pop quiz that you had. And at the end of the week, if you do this weekly, at the end of the week, you can look back and see everything that you've accomplished that week, and that can boost your self-esteem a lot. Next, you want to make a list of your strengths or qualities that you think are positive about yourself. Now, do this no matter what others think. If you think you're a good listener or you're very helpful, write those things down. So if you're ever doubting what you can do, you always look at that list and say, okay, I am good at this. Something else you want to do is include yourself in activities that you enjoy, whether that's a sport you play or going on a walk or a hike or reading a book. And it can be better if you find someone else that also enjoys those activities with you. That brings me to my next point is you want to fill your life with positive, supportive, and healthy people. You don't want someone else that also has low self-esteem because that can bring you down, and you don't want someone that doesn't support you. You want to surround yourself with people that support you 110% no matter what. Some other things you can do is replace negative self-talk with positive self-talk. Whenever you get in your head, it is so hard to get out. If you go into something and you're like, I can't do this, it's going to be hard for you to do it. If you go into something, however, saying, I can do this, you're already halfway to doing it. The next part is just easy with going through and doing it. A way that you can use positive self-talk is to use daily affirmations, like looking in the mirror and saying, I am enough, or I can do this. And just by looking in the mirror and saying those things, you'll believe it and make it true. Next thing you can do is you want to be more assertive in your life. Learn to say no and set boundaries, because it is important. Your values and what you want to do is so important. I know sometimes it can be hard to say no to other people because sometimes you want to be a people pleaser and you feel bad if you say no. You don't want to let them down almost, but it is super important that you know what's important to you, and sometimes you just have to say no for the sake of yourself. Another thing you can do is to reward your accomplishments or achievements. Even if it's something small like going and getting ice cream or hanging out with your friends or just setting back time for yourself. It's almost like you're taking a step back, de-stressing yourself, because you don't want to be stressed whenever you're trying to boost your self-esteem, because a large amounts of stress can bring down your self-esteem, especially times now with COVID. You're stressed about, like, am I going to get sick? Did I protect myself? You just want to be able to de-stress, and taking that step back and rewarding yourself can help you with that. The last tip that I have is wear clothes that make you feel good about yourself. If you want to look in the mirror and say, wow, this outfit makes me feel so good. If you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I don't think this looks good on me and I just feel bad about it, and then you're walking around and you wonder if others also think that way when they look at you and see your outfit. However, if you look in the mirror and you're like, man, this shirt looks really good on me, and I don't care what others think. And you're walking around with that mindset, you really won't care what others think. Something that I tell myself when I'm playing softball is look good to play good. If I look good in a uniform, I play better. If I don't think I look good in a uniform, my mindset's on something else, like how do people think these uniforms look on us? You don't want to care what other people think of you. You also don't want to compare yourself to others. Your self-esteem is based on yourself, really what you think about yourself. So don't care if someone says, oh, you look ugly in that shirt, and you think you look good, then you look good. That's just what it is. Just with doing these basic steps and making sure that you know you are enough, that can boost your self-esteem 10 times as much as it is now. Thanks for watching.